Ooh, wait, my audio is quiet. When did I do that? Oh, it is super quiet. Can I just like take 2 seconds real quick and point out the fact that the audio leveling for this game is terrible. You got some sound effects that are way louder than others. Please fix, thank you. Yeah, Clarabelle can have this one. That's fine. Trash, 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 trash. We finally got the banana peel emo. Look at that. Also, I want the rainbow hair bow, but I didn't pour. Dang, Toonie, you've been doing this a long time, haven't you, bud? Still only have level 2 trap. What an idiot. But he needs some cell bots. And he needs some merits. And he needs gags. Let's just go get gags. How's it going, everybody? It's your pal Mega Snoop bringing you another Toonie the Tiger episode where Toonie the Tiger plays the video game and he sees how far he can get. So far it's been pretty far because he's almost done with DDL Part 2. I don't like my webcam where it is. Like, I feel like I need to move it. I don't like it. And now it's been a few weeks since the last episode, which I think is like the normal amount of time between episodes. So we're good. We got some stuff to talk about. And of course we have some Toontown to be playing, so let's get right into it, shall we? I'm gonna look for some name droppers while I get some merits, and once we get full, we will go try to tackle another VP. Sounds good, sounds good. 1, 2, 3, break. And in the meantime, I got a nice ice cold Mountain Dew, Game Fuel Zero, watermelon flavored, not sponsored, and I'm in a Lawbot invasion. I hate my life. Alright, let's try that again. How's it going, Toons of the World? It's your pal. We don't need to redo the whole intro. I just need to find some name droppers. But what is going on in today's world? What isn't going on in today's world? That's kind of the bigger question here. There's a lot going on in today's world. A lot of scary stuff. And although I won't address a lot of it directly, because I know there's certain platforms that is the place and time to do it, and there's some platforms that isn't the place and time to do it. I choose to believe that this specific platform right now, where I sit here and play Toontown Rewritten and talk to you guys about some stuff, is not the right platform for it. But I do want to address that there is something happening out there. I know a lot of people who watch this aren't necessarily 10 years old, right? And so it does more directly affect you guys. Give me some of them tune-up points. I want them tune-up points. Num 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 num. But whether it's politics or recent events, local news, I know a lot of people want to just try and ignore it. That's the easy solution here, is to ignore it. It's not affecting me directly. It's not my problem, right? But I do want to say this. Do you know why we teach history in school? Do you know why that's a fundamental part of education? I actually have a friend who's a history teacher. I was talking to him yesterday over voice call. He's a history teacher in England. And he tells me about like how they do teach about their own history over in England and Britain and all that, but they do touch upon a lot of American history, and for good reason, not just because of the technological advances and the Industrial Revolution and whatnot, but because of the main reason why we study history in the first place. You know why we study history? So that we don't make the same mistakes of the past. We learn history to know what they did right and what they did wrong, because history has a tendency to repeat itself. And if we just ignore what's going on, when it happens again in the future, we're not going to handle it the right way. And believe it or not, the thing that's going on right now is not the first time something like this has happened. But the last time it happened, it wasn't handled the right way. And here we go again, dealing with the same issue, and surprise, surprise, it's not being handled the right way. Probably because people didn't pay attention in history class. This is me telling you to pay attention in history class, but to, more importantly, pay attention. I know it's not something you want to care about or something you want to talk about, and you don't have to. You don't have to take a political stance. You don't have to make a big tweet on Twitter declaring what you think of the situation. You don't have to tweet at our president telling him what you think of him, right? But you should pay attention. Know what's going on. Be informed. Be educated. And then when something like this does happen again and it does affect you, you know how to handle it. You know what's going on and you know what the right thing to do. So although my platform isn't here to be political and tell you guys what you should think, I do believe that this platform is good for helping you guys understand or realizing, or at least remembering, because I'm sure a lot of you already know this, the importance of paying attention to it. I don't have an obligation or feel like I need to do this, you know, but it's like I have a platform that a lot of people watch. You know, some people do take what I say into consideration and look to me as a role model for some reason. So I'm do what I can to at least let you guys know that I'm paying attention and that I care about you guys enough to tell you what I think and how things like this could be bettered. I'm here for you guys, you know. I'm here to make sure that we're all in this together and that we're all gonna get through it, you know? Where's this name dropper? There's like name droppers everywhere, and I can't find them. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, but where are they? There's another one. Come here, you. Let's see if drop hits. Yo, drop is so good, dude. Drop is the best gag in the game. But now that we got the real serious topic out of the way, right? Let's talk about some fun things, dude. Let's get into it. What's going on right now? You know what's going on right now? The pretty obvious one. PS5. I'm a little bit of a PlayStation fanboy. Not a big PlayStation, just a little bit of a PlayStation fanboy. I might own 2 PlayStations. I don't know why I own 2 PlayStations, but I have a PS4 Pro here, right here. And then I've got an old PS4 from like 2014 out in my living room. And I think the reason I own 2 PS4s is because like I had the one that's in my living room right now, and it was getting old. And I was like, I need a new one, because this one is having issues like with the internet, being a little slow, so I got a PS4 Pro until the PS5 comes out later this year. Smile. What my initial plan is that I was going to trade in the old PS4 and like put that towards a Switch, and then I would only be paying like $150, $160 for a Switch or something like that. I have no idea how much you get for a PS4. It's probably like 100. It's maybe only 200 towards a Switch. Not that bad. But then Switches are sold out everywhere, and I can't go into GameStop right now and be like, I want to turn this in, because GameStop's like, no. I'm sure I can now, but the GameStop is so far away, and I don't want to make a day trip. That's what happens when you walk everywhere. You want to walk somewhere, it's a day trip. I want to go to the movies. I got to clear my whole schedule. But anyway, so the plan was turn in the PS4, get a Switch, and then have a Switch. But then my friend was like, I have a Switch, just pay me. And I was like, okay. So I gave her money and she sent me a Switch. And it was brand new out of the box. And I was like, it's brand new out of the box. So I thought, because she got the new Animal Crossing Switch, that she was just giving her hand-me-down Switch that she doesn't need anymore. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. But the box gets here and I open it, and it's brand new, not open out of the box Switch. And I was like, oh, okay, now I see why you charged me full price. So now I've got a Switch, I've got 2 PlayStations, and a beefy computer, and this piece of garbage. And the PS5 will be coming out later this year, and I could probably exchange my PS4 for that. Well, not like directly, but you know, like I can go to GameStop and be like, here's a PS4, put a down payment on a PS5. Actually, I don't want to do that. You know what I think I'm going to do, because I'm such a digital game idiot? I'm probably just going to pre-order the PS5 once it's ready, because like you can't really... I didn't want to do it at GameStop. I was just going to do it through like the PlayStation website or something. I was going to pre-order the PS5 as soon as it's ready, and then take my PS4 to GameStop, and then trade it in and just get PlayStation codes for whatever it's worth. So they're like, yeah, $120, cool. Here's a $100 and a $20 PlayStation gift card. Waste it all on games. That's what I did before when I was trading in my old Switch to get the Animal Crossing Switch that I then eventually gave to my ex when she left, which is why I had to get the new Switch in the first place. I brought in the Switch, and we already had the Animal Crossing Switch, so it didn't matter. So I was all like, here's a Switch, what do I get for it? $140? Amazing. So I got like a $100 PSN gift card, and then I bought like 2 games with it. Bro, it works. You can do that. GameStop is wonderful that way. I keep forgetting how wonderful GameStop is. I know that they're all like, sign up for Power Rewards, and make sure you get the warranty on your video game that you won't need. Like, but their trade-in deals are great. Except for games from the Xbox 360. Let's be honest, guys. You're trading in games from the Xbox 360. Are you really expecting to get more than 50 cents for it? Didn't think so. And to be honest with you, I did trade in some games as well. I had some like old Nintendo games I don't play anymore. I had like Kirby and Donkey Kong. They gave me 20 bucks each for those. That's a good deal. I don't know what y'all are complaining about. Maybe you're just trying to trade in games nobody wants, and there's a reason you're getting $1.50 for it. They can resell Donkey Kong and Kirby. Those are games that people will play and will want to play. They're games that are brand new or still $60, you know? But if you're trying to trade in like, I don't know, I'd have to look up some obscure game. I'm doing it. For the sake of the video, I'm looking up an obscure game. Here we go. So if you're trying to like turn in Wipeout Pure for the PSP, yeah, you're probably not going to get a decent amount for it. Game's from 2007 and only worth $10 as it is, so they're gonna give you like 50 cents. I almost have enough merits. That's a pog. Wish I could just teleport to the name dropper, just have a bloop, you know? So I digress. I was talking about video games. Video games are great. There's some great video games coming out. So I was talking about the whole PS5 thing. That's being announced in just a couple days, because I'm going to try to edit this and crank this out as fast as I can. And hopefully this will come out before the event happens. The event's on June 4th. Valorant is then coming out June 2nd. So there's a lot coming up this week. We got Valorant, and then the PS5 announcement thing. And then in the upcoming month, we've got The Last of Us 2 coming out, and SpongeBob coming out. And next month is Ghost of Tsushima. And there's a lot of good games coming out that I can't wait to play. Like, I'm very, very, very excited. Yes, very much so. I plan on playing as many of these new games as I can, because it sounds like a lot of fun. And like, I've always been the type of guy that whenever a new game comes out that I'm interested in, I'll stream it. But like, with my whole being depressed and not wanting to stream for the past like year, I haven't really been on top of that. I think the last new game I streamed was like Luigi's Mansion 3. And even so, that one was alright. I think I streamed that on Halloween. Or maybe I missed it by a day because I was getting it delivered and it didn't deliver. Like, UPS is bad with delivery for some reason, because they didn't deliver it until like 7 p.m. when I was halfway through my stream already. So I can't plan games to stream on the day that they come out because it's not gonna happen, dude. It's not. So UPS is terrible with delivery. Let me tell you about the Switch real quick, about how the Switch was supposed to come in, and I was planning, like, if the Switch came in a reasonable time, I was planning on streaming Animal Crossing that day, because that's the day Animal Crossing came in, because I bought that from Best Buy. Best Buy doesn't use UPS to ship, and it got here literally like by noon. But the Switch, on the other hand, is like arriving by end of day. And you know what time it arrived? 9:14 p.m. I was streaming and I ordered Chipotle on the stream. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go get some of that Chipotle. And the Chipotle arrived at 8:45, right? And when I went to pick up my Chipotle, I took a quick peek and I'm like, oh, no Switch yet. Guess it's not coming today. And then I literally later got a call from my friend being like, so did the Switch arrive? And I was like, no, but I was gonna be sarcastic about it because that's the type of person I am. I'm like, let me go check the front porch. So I opened my door and surprise, surprise, at 9:18 at night, there was the Switch. And so I had her double check and she said it was delivered 4 minutes before that at 9:14. And I was like, there's no way. That's crazy. I'm gonna try to get into the full district now. So I'm gonna sit here for a minute. But I don't trust UPS, dude. They don't deliver on time. So if I'm gonna play a game the day it comes out, I'm buying digital. That way I can download it at midnight, have it ready to go, you know? That's the best way to go. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into the VP. Here we go. VP time. Because that's what Toonie does now. He's a big boy. He's 81 laugh. He can decide if he wants to VP or not. But he needs Minglers and Mr. Hollywoods, and those are a lot easier to get in VPs than they are in like buildings. Like this building right here, how many stories? 1? No chance for a Mr. Hollywood or Mingler. It's not happening. That one, 3-story? Small chance. Maybe. Maybe. There's no guarantee. Fun fact, the tier 7 and tier 3 cogs can only be found in minimum 2-story buildings. 1 story will not have them, no matter what. Sorry. Unless it's like one of those weird rigged buildings from like DDL. You ever see like those old school videos of like the 1-story buildings in DDL? I want to say those aren't real, but the reason those are real is because there'll be like a low-level invasion where a cog will take over that building, or the building will be summoned by somebody who has a summon, and then after the invasion's over or whatever, then when you go into the building, it'll have the regular high-level cogs of that area, you know? So it's interesting how that happens, but that doesn't necessarily happen all the time or right away. So it's like super rare to even see one of those. Yo, is this like plausible, please? I'm Toonie the Tiger from YouTube. Can I go? Aaron, stop using your fame. XD. Dude, it's me. No. Ouch, bro. You and me, dude. Here we go. Bro, Toonie got ripped. Yeah, dude, that's what I love about the busy district. You don't have to wait long. People are always funneling in here, you know? I swear my other tune is 137. I mean, it's true, but nobody cares. LOL, okay. Do you think any of these people will watch this video? Probably not, right? They don't care enough. Let's do a test. Does anyone here know Smirky Bumber Pop? Bro, I gotta know. None of them care. All right, let's go, team. Here we go. Toonie doing another VP. Thanks for the carry, smile. I'm the carry, guys. Remember that. My other tune is 137, therefore I'm the carry. Also, what are people complaining about? Like, oh, I'm a cold caller, I never get invited. I created the group, dude. People let me go. I've got level 5 sound, and I only have max throw. Bro, I don't know what everybody's problem is. I literally said I'm Toonie the Tiger from YouTube, and they said, yeah, okay, LOL. They don't believe me. And I got another Barnacle Bessie. That's the only thing I have so far is Barnacle Bessie on this tune. Bro, I might just have to keep it going, dude. Every single time that I do a VP, if it's not a Barnacle Bessie, I have to back out. That's the new rule, dude. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. But I have one more thing I wanted to talk about because I think after this point, it'll have been done, and I think it's a really cool thing I want to share with you guys. So if you guys remember, I made a video not too long ago. It was just this kind of hour-long podcast thing where me and some friends were sitting down and just chatting about Toontown and stuff, the Toontown community, stuff like that. We don't really want to solidify it as a reoccurring podcast unless we have enough of them going, but we're at least going to do another one, and we've got that planned for tomorrow, so as you're watching this, it would have already been recorded. Before, it was me, my friend Noah, or Squeak, however you know him, and then Smirky, and that was a good 3. And we want to add 2 more people this time as special guests, right? So if anyone remembers a dude from back in the day named Gag Strategist, he goes by Gear Up now. Old member of the streaming community, and he used to make like Toontown music videos back in like 2015, 2016, right? So the dude's OG, and he knows a thing or two about what's going on and what's been going on for the past few years. Then we got Smirky, who's from even older, and he could tell us about the old YouTube days. But my friend Squeak was all like, I think it would be even more important if we got another person from the old days who may know a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two and can give a little bit more insight about, you know, some ideas of what's going on and how the community's changed. And maybe just get to know him a little bit better as well. Do I say more than that, or do I let people like speculate and think I wonder who it could be? So I could just come out and say that it's for or I can make you guys wait until it comes out. Or I might tease it earlier in the week on Twitter. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think it's a good idea. And it's like, we don't always have to talk about Toontown, but we were going to call it like Speed Chat Only or Speed Chat Plus, something like that. Because we thought that would be a fun little name and could always branch off to other topics. But it really comes and stems from Toontown. So figured that that's what we would mostly talk about most of the time. And we got a couple good topics. Even though there isn't a whole lot going on in the community right now, I think we have a couple good topics, you know? And then if you've ever just heard me and like my friend Noah sit down and talk, we can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Dude, even if just me and Smirky were to sit down and talk, we can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But if we get some other people who are used to talking and talking and talking and talking, we can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. So we'll see how this goes. I have some high hopes for this. And I do want to make it a regular thing. I think that'd be really cool. I'm just going to use the sound and hope other people follow. That's what we're doing. And I'm going to keep spamming sound because this is a good place to train sound. Like low key, but high key, this is a good place to train sound. You know what I mean? Yeah, at least we have this and then a secondary podcast type of video coming out. And that's at least 2 videos I have coming up. Other than that, you're probably still going to see some Valorant stuff. Because I'm really liking Valorant, and its release date is probably going to be very close to when this video comes out. So I am not sorry for continuously playing that game because it's a great game. Until they ruin it, like everybody else has ruined all the other games that have come out. I mean, look what happened to Fortnite. Like, I used to really like Fortnite, and then it was not the game I liked anymore. Part of it was like how they handled the game. But part of it is definitely how the people play it, because people are really sweaty on the game, right? But at the same time, it was like they kept making it easier for the bad players to be good. They really just didn't do the whole aim assist thing right on console. Because like console players, people with controllers are miles better than any PC player. And that's not really, that doesn't happen in a lot of like games, let alone shooters, you know? Usually your full range of motion with your mouse and keyboard will give you a better advantage. But it's just not the case in Fortnite anymore. So like I'm really bad at Fortnite now. Hahaha. I really have to use the bathroom. Oof. I think I ate something bad. I'm gonna finish this VP, use the bathroom, and then probably do like one more little thing real quick. Oh, you know what I should do? I should fish. It looks like they got the back stun. I can usually trust a 133 laugh to back stun, you know what I mean? Like usually, I'd like to think so. Yo, I'm actually so used to Corporate Clash. I was about to go back and get more pies. Oh man, I have played way too much Corporate Clash, and that's not a bad thing. I need to play it more. And honestly, I want to talk about that too, because it's just a little thing, right? But they made their own like Toon HQ, but for Corporate Clash now. And it's really slick looking so far, and it's really good. And it's not just because I know the people who worked on it, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know I knew the people who worked on it until after it was up and running, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then my friends were like, bro, you know I made that, right? I was like, what? Okay, a lot of people made it. I shouldn't give it credit just to my friends, right? But my friend Noah and my friend Luke had a hand in the design of the API and the website, so hats off to them for the hard work they do, and to everybody else who put effort into doing that. Because like, man, Discord groups just, they're wacky and funky, and I don't want to have to join a Discord just to be able to get a group to do a VP, right? Like, I can anonymously go on a website and be like, looking for a group, enter, right? I think that's like a lot better. So that'll definitely help me at least want to play Corporate Clash a little bit more, because I kind of forgot everything that was in Corporate Clash that I liked that made it good, right? So first of all, they added like higher level cogs and stuff inside of facilities. So what? It's like 2 longs to do max merits now in order to do max stock options because of all the extra battles that they put into the back 9. you only have to do like 2 or 3 back nines, which doesn't sound bad at all. Like it's so much more inviting to me, and it's like I kind of do want to play it. I'm gonna play it today. The one thing I need is somebody to be doing it with me so that I don't feel so alone. One of the things that helped me so much through TTR was the fact that when I was like grinding Boss and Law, not only were there other people here on TTR that were like, hey, this is a good excuse for me to try to level up my suits. Like, hey, I need a DA office. Mega Snoop needs a DA office. I'm going to go with him. So it was really easy for me to find groups. But in addition to that, I had some really good friends who would sit in voice call with me and go with me into like the back 9 or something. And we'd chill for like an hour as I sat here and I'd sip a Baja Blast. And we would just talk about whatever was going on in life and talk about different topics and kind of like what I do here, what I do normally on stream, or even what we're going to be doing in the podcast type of video thing. We would just sit here and shoot the breeze, right? And it's like, man, those were such good days. And it's like, I want that again, but it's like, I don't want the same thing I had before, because longing for the past it's not the way to go. Longing for the past just makes you want to hold on to something that isn't there anymore, right? I want to take that same idea, but I want to make it new. I want to get maybe a different friend or something, be on a new game, you know? I want to be able to have a new experience with it that I can look back and say, those were the good old days. I want these right now to be the good old days that I look back to and miss. I'm trying to say thanks, team, and I didn't say it in time. I suck. It's fine. Ha! I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. So intermission time. Yeah.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Has this ever happened to you? What did you say?
Can you recover a key from the Mingler?
A Mingler.
The Mingler.
Introducing Gun.
The Mingler.
Now all your problems are gone. He needs 40 merits and a few more of those. He got 8 Mr. Hollywoods. That was pretty good. It's like one more good VP, he can be done with Mr. Hollywoods and Minglers if it's a good VP. Either way, he can be done with one or the other. And then Name Droppers is gonna take a while. Toonie, what kind of rod do you have? Yo, Toonie's got a gold rod. Bro, Toonie's packing heat. So I had an idea and I want to know what you guys think of this, right? So Toonie is a little behind on fish. He's at 41 of 70. I was thinking at some point of doing, like, you know how I did Toonie the Tiger trains his gags, right? His gags are okay. All you really need is sound and throw. I know, so that's going to trigger some people. Re-max your gags, right? But all you need is sound and throw, and he's fine. He's just doing VPs. He'll be okay. But instead of, like, taking a whole episode to fish, I could do, like, a Toonie the Tiger fishing stream, where I sit there for, like, 6 hours just going for all the fish and trying to get rare fish, and we can sit there and talk about stupid stuff, right? So my stomach's rumbling really hard right now. I need to get food right after this, like literally right after. But there's a lot of fish that Toonie doesn't have. I can go for some rare ones and some not rare ones, and at least I can pull off at least 2 laugh boosts from that, right? And in like 6 hours, easy. So leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? Toonie the Tiger fishing stream. We could do it on a Saturday. Take the whole day and just sit, chill, fish. You guys can come around Toonie the Tiger and put inappropriate stuff in your thought bubbles. Eventually get us all banned. Sound like a good idea? All right, cool. I think it's decided. I mean, I'm all for it, but I want to hear what you guys down in the comment section think. Let me know. Comment section right now. Go. I'm getting Jack in the Box after this. Wait, there's a Mingler invasion. Wait, this is a Pog. Wait, hold up. Let's do this now. Hold up. This is the biggest Pog, dude. Wait, I didn't get more sound. What happened? I thought I clicked those. So I know Toonie the Tiger, it's a Let's Play, and it's like, it's all supposed to be done on video to show the progression of Toonie the Tiger, right? But just like gag training, I kind of felt like fishing was one of those extra things that you didn't necessarily, like, you didn't need it for progression. But it's one of those things I kind of wanted to get done, and it's a good opportunity to stream. It's a good opportunity to get everybody together, and you know, I like to upload those to YouTube as well. All right, but since I'm sitting here finding Minglers, I feel like I should at least come up with one more topic. What's going on? Quick, check Twitter trending. Oh god, I forgot that Twitter trending is all just politics. Oh, except for this one. This is great news right here. J.K. Simmons will reprise his role in multiple Spider-Man sequels. That makes me so happy to hear. If you guys don't know who that is, he was J. Jonah Jameson. I want pictures of Spider-Man. He was in the original Raimi trilogy with Tobey Maguire, and everybody loved him because he played it so well. He's who we imagine J. Jonah Jameson to be. J. Jonas Jameson? How do you say his name? J. Jonah Jama Jim? Jimmy John? Jimmy Johns? Dimsdale with the Dimmadale Dimsdale Dimmadome. The Dimmadome, Dimsdale Dimmadome. The Dimsdale Dimmadome. I mean, to be fair, he was already, like, in the latest Spider-Man film, the Spider-Man Far From Home. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it, it's like 2 years old now. At the very end, he comes out and debuts as J. Jonah Jameson. So that is good news. That makes me happy, because I liked all of the Spider-Man films that have come out recently. I know some people are like, Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man. And some people are like, Andrew Garfield. Nobody says that. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe you do, but he's the less popular choice. And I think Tom Holland's doing a great job as Spider-Man so far, because he's doing a good job at just being a kid, even though he's 22 or whatever. How old is he? Hold up. Hey, Google, how old is... Gosh, I forgot his name. How do I forget his name? I was just talking about him. Hey, Google, how old is Tom Holland?
Tom Holland is 23 years old.
He's younger than I am. He's kind of cute, too. So yeah, I think Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man. I want to see where they go with this franchise, especially since the whole, like, MCU thing is over, and they're just kind of focusing. They're like, yeah, let's just give Spider-Man his own line now, because Iron Man is over, Thor is basically over. They didn't even give Hulk another movie. They were like, we don't need that. It's nothing but bad publicity. But I think it's funny that I'm even doing Minglers right now, just because of the fact that I don't need to be doing Minglers right now. See, what's funny is that the Minglers would have finished themselves gradually over time as I was doing VPs. But the things I should really be focusing on is the name droppers, because I needed to do so many of them, and they will absolutely be the last thing that I finish. Mingler and Mr. Hollywoods will finish in time, but I really just wanted to get something done this episode, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do something this episode. Oh, wait, we got some hurt people. That means I can train my tune-up. Toonie's really close to a new tune-up and a new trap, so that'd probably be good. Never mind, everybody else is training everything else. Ha 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 ha. I'm not gonna lie, since I have no music playing or anything, I just hear the ba-doom ding in the background, and it's super loud and it's super annoying. It's the only thing I'm hearing right now, and oh my gosh, it's bad. Like, dude, just take a listen real quick. Listen. Yeah, so that's obnoxiously loud for no reason. Yo, these dudes gonna die. If they die, I'm gonna laugh. Bro, dude, everybody's so hurt. That's hilarious. Ah, good way to trade tune-up, but man, they're so hurt. It's hilarious. All right, but I think this is like technically the last, this is the last cog I'll need to finish this task, and I can be done for the day. And I can finally go get food and pictures of Spider-Man. Tune-up, please don't miss. I'm so tired of you missing. Oh, thank goodness. I also have coupons for Jack in the Box, so I'm very happy. Discounted food, pog! And I get to do a stream today. Man, today's gonna be a good day, hopefully. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be a good day, but it's gonna be a good day. God, I really need this thing to stop jumping and bouncing, and oh my goodness, it's so annoying. Oh, food sounds so good though. See, just in time, Mingler invasion ended. Yeah, but that one's all done. Let's go get our 4-point laugh boost, Toonie, let's go! Let's go! Yo, imagine being that excited over Toon Sound, dude. I used to be. Maybe I'm just having a good day. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm realizing finally that things are going to be okay. Bam, look at that. Easy 4-point laugh boost. Like I said, there's nothing else to get because I'm towards the end. And I don't want to help no new Toon in Toontown Central take on 35 cogs. Dude, nobody has chosen this task in ever, dude. It's not going to happen. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. No one cares. I should refill Toonie's gags, but lazy. I do want to thank you guys for joining me. Toonie the Tiger, episode 60 something. Gosh, how many of these have I done? Let me check. 63. 6 episodes away from the big one. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for that. Like, it's not anything special. It's just gonna be another episode, man. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out, coming back here every single video, leaving some likes, leaving some comments. Let me know what you think about the Toonie fishing stream. I think that could be fun. I would be into that. I would be into that. I know it's 6 hours of fishing, but I would be into that. Thank you guys for watching today. It really does mean a lot. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay awesome. God bless. Why am I doing this dance? I don't know. Peace.